A young man named Chikwado Eze from Ugbaike in Igbo-Eze North local government area of Enugu State, Nigeria, has lost his life in very tragic and gruesome circumstances. Chikwado, who has been planning to travel abroad, was full of joy that his dream of traveling abroad had finally come true. His visa had been approved. In excitement, he traveled back to his village to share the good news with his father, never imagining the horrifying outcome that would follow. Upon hearing the news, Chikwado's father insisted that they visit a local native doctor, known as Onuwa, for a traditional fortification ritual to ensure Chikwado's success and protection in a foreign land. This ritual was supposed to shield him from enemies and guarantee prosperity. The ritual involved a disturbing demand. Onuwa, the native doctor, claimed that for Chikwado to be fully fortified, he needed to be buried alive for 1 hour and 30 minutes, after which he would be dug up unharmed and spiritually empowered. In an unfortunate decision, both Chikwado and his father agreed to the ritual, and Chikwado was buried alive. However, when they exhumed him after the allotted time, it was too late. Chikwado had tragically died in the process. The fortification ritual had taken a fatal turn. The incident attracted attention from the local authorities, and the police were called in. Chikwado's father, the native doctor Onuwa, and another man named Ugbaike, who had been involved in the fortification process, were arrested in connection with Chikwado's death.
This heartbreaking story highlights the dangers of superstition and traditional practices taken to extremes, where innocent lives are lost in the quest for perceived success and protection. It also serves as a reminder of the need for education, awareness, and critical thinking in the face of harmful practices that persist in some communities. This narrative can draw attention to the cultural complexities that exist in certain parts of Nigeria, where traditional beliefs sometimes conflict with modern realities, often leading to dangerous or even deadly outcomes.
The murder of Chikwado Eze has sent shockwaves across the nation, igniting widespread outrage. This case, highlighting the dangers of superstition and the vulnerability of marginalized individuals, has captured the national spotlight. The case of Chikwado Eze is a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked superstition.
This incident highlights the persistent influence of superstition, which continues to dominate minds and communities, especially in regions lacking access to education and critical thinking.
Superstition thrives in the shadows, where fear and ignorance prevail. It exploits vulnerability, preying on the hopes and anxieties of those desperate for answers to life's uncertainties. The consequences of such beliefs, as evidenced by Chikwado's tragic fate, can be catastrophic. They can destroy families, fracture communities, and claim innocent lives. The tragedy of Chikwado Eze demands our attention. It underscores the urgent need for education and awareness, and highlights the critical role of critical thinking in combating superstition. This case is a stark reminder that progress hinges on knowledge and the courage to question and challenge outdated beliefs. Seeking truth beyond blind faith is essential. Education can dispel the shadows of ignorance. It empowers individuals, equipping them with the knowledge and critical thinking skills needed to make informed decisions. It's time to break the cycle of superstition, replacing fear with knowledge and blind faith with reason. Let Chikwado Eze's story serve as a beacon, guiding us towards a future where reason prevails and lives are not sacrificed to blind faith. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. Thank you for listening, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting and informative stories.